Hello friends, I want to share with you today how to make colorless Jello. So Jello with no red dyes or any kind of dye in it. I have grandchildren that can't have red dye, so Jello and ice cream and those kind of things are hard for them. So I make my own ice cream, and I think that video is on there, or it's on my YouTube, my blog, thesecretisgratitude.com. And you can type in anything you're searching for in the search box at the bottom of the homepage, and that will come up. Also, my channel, The Secret is Gratitude on YouTube. You can look it up and search on there. So, to make Jello for them, you can buy Clear Jello for shots for like alcohol, but it's really hard to find, and they don't carry it in this small town that I'm in. So you can get Knox Gelatin, and you can do 1 box per 1 cup of hot water and 1 cup of cold water. So 1 envelope equals 2 cups of water total. And that's not a lot. So that wouldn't make a very big Jello. So I use 2 packets of the Knox Gelatin. That's size. And about 6 tablespoons of sugar. And I use water when I'm boiling it and melting it. So you melt the sugar and the gelatin in 2 cups of water. And remember, this is a double batch. And then I use whatever kind of flavoring I want. Let's show you. I have a ton of flavoring because I make suckers. So I decided to make blueberry, and I don't add very much because you don't want it to be overpowering, but you can buy all of these types of flavorings. There's a ton of flavorings. So it's kind of in the shade, sorry. So these are the flavorings that I have, and so they can pick whatever flavor they want. But so I just picked that one because I figured that they would enjoy it. And also what I do is my kids are grown now, and I still have some fruit that we can, and so I use whatever jar of canned fruit. But you can use, this is a bottle of fruit, but you can use canned fruit as well. You just can't use pineapple because it is too acidic, and it will digest the Jello basically. It has bromelain in it, which is a digestive aid, and it will break down the Jello. So don't use pineapple juice, but any other kind of like canned peaches or whatever, you can use the juice as part of that. So I am using the apple juice from the bottled apples, and then I use ice to make up the rest of it so it gels more quickly. So this is equal to 2 cups, and I did just under 2 cups because there is still some moisture in the apples themselves. So kind of don't put, if you're going to use fruit, don't make it quite 2 cups or you'll have a watery Jello. So use less water than it states if you're going to add fruit. So once you've melted down the gelatin and the sugar and it's hot, then you pour in the cold water or juice and the ice cubes and mix it. And then once the ice cubes have melted, they're going to melt rather quickly. And I don't leave the ice cubes in there if they haven't melted rather quickly, because they will leave a puddle of water if it gels too quickly. So you'll have a little puddle on top of the Jello. So I usually just move it around for a few minutes, see they're melting rather quickly. And then after about a minute, if they haven't melted all the way, I just take them out. And I'm just going to do that now because I'm in a hurry. So I just take them out. Oops. Clean those up later. Take them out, and I just put them back in the cup, and just throw them in the sink when I'm through. Because you don't, like I said, you don't want any little pieces of ice left over. And then what you can do is, if you want color, you can add color, but because they can't have the dyes, I don't use the color. And then you pour it over the fruit, and I will usually put some kind of whipped cream or Cool Whip or any kind of whipping cream or whatever on top, just to give them a little bit more excitement, because the color isn't quite as enticing when there's no dye in it. So I usually spread out. At this point, I usually turn the peaches over, or the apricots or whatever over, and kind of make it pretty. Just kind of make it look pretty. And then if you want to put Cool Whip over the entire thing, or cream over the entire thing, you can, just to make it look more pretty. But this way they can have a flavored Jello that is not got the dyes in it and not going to cause the health problems that would cause them problems. So just wanted to share that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Then I usually, what I'll do is I'll saran wrap the top of it, or put a cover on it, and then I'll put it in the fridge, and then it will, because it had the ice cubes, it should gel a little bit more quickly than normal Jello would, and then we serve it. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this or learned anything, please give a thumbs up. I guess that's how they rate YouTube videos now. I've been doing this for 10 years and I've never worried about that, but things are changing. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a very blessed day.